It's May 20th, 2019. We are still in Havana, Cuba, kind of continuing with our blog series here. We're on Royal Caribbean's Majesty of the Seas for a 4-night cruise that took us to Key West, Florida, and Havana, Cuba. Right here, we're doing the full day-long bucket list excursion. The guy in the blue shirt up there is Manny. He was our tour guide. And right here, we're kind of just taking a walk through the Old Havana. And this is a nice kind of good idea, a good look at what it's like just kind of walking around in Havana and just sort of taking in all the sights and all the sounds. One thing on this particular excursion that was a little bit difficult was the fact that this was a brand new environment to us. We'd never been here before. There was so much to take pictures and video of, just the kind of the environment around you and what's going on around you. And when we get to each one of the stops, Manny is giving us just a lot of really interesting information about the particular building or the area, or just life in Cuba in general, some of the history, etc. So you really want to listen to him, but at the same time, it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to kind of look around and capture some pictures and, take some video of just what's going on around you. So it was a little bit of a sort of walk and chew gum at the same time kind of scenario where you're trying to listen to him and take it all in, and also kind of see what's around you and take that in as well. So and this entire tour was a walking tour, so we were constantly on the move because we were on a pretty tight schedule. So anyway, we do the best we can to kind of give you all of the audio from his tour.
So this is one of the hotels that we have here in Havana, but this one is one of the most popular ones. First of all, it was built in 1920, but somebody came to Cuba for the first time in 1928. And his third wife was convincing him to get the house. He was in disagreement because it was like saying he needed far away from the party.
Una pata en el medio de la cabeza.
But the money that he was Thank you. He wrote or wrote the philosophy. And this guy was Ernest Hemingway. So this is exactly Ernest Hemingway's books. I don't know. I'm sure they are coming here. I'm sure they are visiting the group bar that they have. And they're having also maybe dietary or maybe that they sell. Here we go. If you're wondering if they belong to somebody, first of all, believe me, they are not wild. I mean, they have an owner, but most of the time they are like free, so they can go around. They are gonna be coming home 2 times in a day, lunchtime and dinner time, and after this they're gonna, keep going with the party. So this one that you see here, they get maybe lost. Because sometimes this is what happens. I mean, it depends on families. Some families, they just keep them, inside of their backyard or something like that. But some families, they just leave them. They can go around and play with the other one. This one, and also some of them that you're gonna see, they get lost. And those buildings, they are museums or maybe restaurants. So what they have been doing is that they have been taking care of them. And after having them, of course, they fall in love with the dogs. And they keep them for them. Even they have been like putting on them like a tag. Like saying, this is my dog, please don't take it home. And wherever you see, you're gonna see the name, Vladimir. I think that this one is from 1990s. A very Russian name. And so they are gonna be like taking care of, fleets. How do you call fleets? Fleets. I mean, they're gonna be also giving them food, everything.
So is the owner named Vladimir or the dog's
No,
name?
the dog's
is
name is Vladimir. So the owner of this dog is Khrushchev.
And you see it on there? No. Would you see the name at
yeah.
the bottom of the owner?
Right here, it reads, Me llamo Vladimir, my name is Vladimir, I am a pet from the Orfebrery Museum, I am sterilized, cell phone number.
So there's information also.
Yeah, you had a cell phone number. I mean, not a dog cell phone number, cell phone number.
And they don't have collars. The string is the collar?
That's their collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he got one too.
Who? The white one?
Yeah, I saw it when it came
You're gonna see also cats. Most of the time, cats are the ninth country in the world with the oldest population. Imagine that every 11 person, just 5 of them have been working. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every 11, just 5 of them has been working. I mean, are working because the other one are retired or maybe, I don't know, mainly retired.
A lot of older population.
That's right. We are the number 9. First of all, it's the only one. The only one that we have here. It's known, this street is known for us as Tacon Street. Tacon was one of the governors that we had here in Cuba. So going back to the cobblestones, and also to the big cobblestones. And I'm gonna also go back to the one of the first questions that I asked you about why the Spaniards, they were protecting La Habana. So if you imagine a world map, imagine that this is America as the continent, okay? America as the continent. North America, South America, Central America, Mexico, and Cuba, the middle. For that reason, the Spaniards, they were calling Cuba the key of the Mexican Gulf. For that reason, in 1561, they were using, or they were declaring Cuba as the connection, the link between the north and the south. It means that everything that they could get all around La America, they needed to send it to Cuba. It means that Cuba was packed of treasures. Treasures from America, from the New World to Spain. When I'm telling you treasures, imagine gold, silver, fleece, leather, wood, spices, corn, emerald. So everything was here in Cuba, everything was here in La Habana, because La Habana was one of the most important ports that they had at that time. For that reason, they needed to build all of these military fortresses in order to protect their treasure. And for that reason, they also built the city wall. The first kind of cobblestone streets, the one that you saw, the big one, they were coming to La Habana. Why? Imagine those ships. They were preparing like a kind of convoy. Imagine like maybe 10, 15, 20 ships completely packed of treasures. Coming from Cuba to Spain. But what about in the way back? In the way back, coming empty? No, you need to also make money in the way back, and you're gonna be putting inside those big bricks in a way to balance the ship. So the ship, instead of being like this, they're gonna be like balanced. Being here in La Habana, the governor is gonna be buying all of those bricks in order to use it, for making the street. So this one that you see right here, it's one that has been like restored every year. So if you get close, you're gonna see like some of them, like this one, they are like pretty new, and maybe this one is gonna be restored this year. So the history reads, this big building that you see right here, that is pretty similar to the one that you're gonna see over there. This one was the General Captive Palace. The 64 General Captive that we had here in La Habana. This is the place where they were staying. One of them, his name was Tacon. So the history reads that Tacon was I mean, he and his wife, they love to take a nap, like a siesta, like a power nap after lunch. But imagine at that time, I'm talking about 19th century, it was like pretty hard because it was like packed with horses and also horses carriages, like doing a lot of noise. And she asked him, I remember, I was there. So she asked him, my darling, what do you think if you build the front, street of wood? And he was like, wood? Why? And she was like, this is a way to dismiss, the noise that we have. So horses, they were staying in this room. So horses, they're gonna be like going around and it's gonna be like nothing. And carriages like nothing. And he was like, wow, let's do it. And here we are.
Wife is always right.